What is up, you guys? Sinister Classic here with your Friday night Smackdown semifinal matches for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Uh, let's see, give me 1 second. Starting us off tonight, we got Cody Rhodes, WWE Champion, taking on Carmelo Hayes. We got Andrade and Christopher Graves going back at it. Alice Blackheart takes on Candice LeRae tonight. Women's semifinals for the Women's Queen of the Ring. We got Julia taking on Holly Hayes from Raw. Another semifinal qualifier for the Men's King of the Ring. We got SmackDown's Willie Mack and Gunther from Raw. They will go at it tonight. We've got Pretty Deadly taking on the Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. We got DIY taking on the Primetime Players tonight. Your Women's World Champion, Whitney Wayne, takes on Io Sky. And in our main event, we've got Damian Priest taking on Mr. Money in the Bank, TJ Storm. Give me 1 second, actually. Because we were supposed to... Forgot to update this. Let's see, who do we want to see on tonight? Let's do Kevin Owens. We'll do Kevin Owens. All right, let's get this show started.
The son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The Rhodes name means he was born with this business in his blood. He's finally been able to tap into that, and we are now witnessing his full capabilities. Mello is money.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes has athletic gifts on another level.
Yeah, Mello possesses a jaw-dropping blend of power, speed, and agility.
Mello knows when to elevate his game and take things up a notch.
Yeah, and he certainly is not afraid to go big when the match is on. And we're set with the American Nightmare in action. Cody finished his story at WrestleMania in epic fashion. Now it's time for Rhodes to write his next great story.
Well, the American Nightmare knows about setting off fireworks and making history, but Cody also knows the fight doesn't end there. It starts there.
Cody proudly carries the flag of WWE's new era, but he knows the pressure sits on his shoulders to define what that means.
But Carmelo Hayes is in the ring too, and as we all know, Mello don't miss.
Carmelo Hayes' accuracy in the ring is second to none, alongside his speed and athleticism. Hayes is certainly a standout young talent on the roster today.
That shot drilled the back.
Measuring. Oh, face stop.
Fends it off. Good counter. He's got the shoulders down. Only getting one out of that pin.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Boom! Good defense from him. Locking up with one another.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control. And smoothly transitioned into the hammerlock. Oh! Makes a move and now locks in the arm. Sharp punch. Brainbuster!
And from the example you just saw, there is no good landing to a brainbuster. He is locked in and he has his opponent dead to right. Middle rope, missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Dropping the elbow. Cody Rhodes is just having his way here.
Carmelo's
Kicking the leg. Oh, we gotta see it.
trying to find a way out. The pressure is reversed. This is agonizing.
Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark.
Launching himself from the ropes.
Cody clearly not the only one with something to prove in this fight.
There it goes. Fatigue clearly setting in. That's what you call a bad landing. Springboard.
Big mistake, and that error could be costly.
First 48 by Carmelo.
Hayes showing off and showing out. There.
Almost 2.5.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Oh, caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Game over.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Cody Rhodes lining it up.
Hayes now on the offensive. Carmelo Hayes. Gonna turn it suplex into a cover.
Terrible position for Rhodes. Cover, cover, cover.
Only 2.
The American Nightmare able to persevere here. Absolutely incredible.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Oh! This has been an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see their flames starting to flicker, and it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
Off the top.
Whoa, look out.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. Springboard drop kick.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. No, stops the count at 2.
How? How?
Flying possum!
Whoa.
Flying possum! Forces the shoulder up after 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
There's the Bulldog.
And that holds Cody back. Clubbing blow to the back. Ooh, scattered that one.
Loving blow.
Brutal offense.
Uh-oh. He's going for the cover.
For the win. Kicks out. He still has life.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Mellow being stalked. This is not where you want to be.
Rhodes about to head to the pay window. Crossroads. Rhodes just turned the lights out.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
Looks like Cody is going to have to readjust, maybe strategize here. He thought that was it, but somehow it wasn't.
This arena is roaring.
I think the desk is shaking. Gets slammed down. Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
Yeah, you can see Melo's confidence is shaken here, and he's not able to find an answer.
Cody leaping to the top.
Cody, cover. Here's the pin attempt. Got it. No, just a two.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Turn inside out with a desperation clothesline. First 48 by Carmelo.
Going for the win, not letting up.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Rhodes hooking his opponent.
Final cut.
Listen to this place. It's electric.
Being carried around now. Oh, shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt.
Man.
Turns the tides with a knee to the abdomen. Piercing knee decimates the face.
Hayes looking for a suplex, hoisting up his arm.
There's a suplex into the cover.
And that may end the American Nightmare.
2 count. No, he beats the count.
The never-ending fight in Cody Rhodes, absolutely undeniable right now.
I've lost count of how many times this match has ended by now. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
The bionic elbow.
Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Rhodes has his opponent.
Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Turning it into a pin for the win. And he retains the championship after a hard-fought battle. Look out from behind.
Looks like there's another challenge.
Looks
on
like
the
Damian
horizon,
Priest
but
is
the
ready
champ
for his
letting
shot.
him know, for now, I'm the one on top.
On to the next.
We are about to see something good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Necromancer, Christopher Graves.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever. a prize fighter.
Kevin Owens is always ready for a fight.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
As gritty and tough as they come, KO has to be one of the most hardened superstars anyone can...
And Kevin Owens is a man you do not want to set off.
Yeah, once something sets Owens off, he's like a dog with a bone, Michael. He's not letting go until he's good and ready. And even then, all it takes is one little reminder, and Owens is right back where he started.
For better or worse, that dogged persistence has defined KO throughout his career.
And he'll be facing off against one of the most tenacious champions we've ever seen.
Yeah, the champion doesn't have his title on the line in this one, but I do foresee gunning for him after this match. And he'll eventually want the opportunity to take what's around his waist.
What a counter! They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
delivering nasty stomps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
the sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. Kevin Owens does not lack for confidence. Is there a way you could perhaps break that confidence as the match goes on?
I can confidently say you will never break KO's confidence. But you can beat him in a fight. He's going to stand toe-to-toe with you and throw hands. You hit him right back and don't stop hitting him. If you're standing at the end, congratulations. You did your job.
What a punch! He got nailed by that last attack.
No cause for concern on his part. Still early. Quite literally a huge enziguri right there.
Hammer it away! And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Domineering offense from Kevin Owens.
Owens is looking unstoppable.
Oh! Bang! Drop kick.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Great thinking to stop Owens.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Face first, lethal combination.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Uh-oh. Back and forth.
Up and over. The pendulum beginning to shift.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this fool doing? Why
can't
is he taking the champion's title?
Well, possession's 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, they're not going to get very far.
Oh,
You can never take your eye off your opponent.
proved to be an effective distraction.
This is pure chaos. They were totally blindsided.
Kick to the back.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Making his way to the top here.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Oh! Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Spot.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Kevin Owens showing us what a true fighter looks like.
Oh, my!
Head of steam.
Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
He's able to reverse it.
KO lining it up. Could be just moments.
Catches the leg. Dragon screw.
Game changer.
Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap?
Just excruciating pain. The arm is trapped in the crossface. There's no escape.
Oh, yeah, there is. Owens intercepts it. Owens sizing him up from the top.
Kevin Owens.
Swanton bomb from KO.
Just a walloping maneuver from KO there.
Uh-oh.
KO about to sew this up.
And then quickly the cover.
2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this.
I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone.
Owens has ended so many matches with that, but not today. We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line.
No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table.
Punches to the ear? How are they going to hear after this match?
Big splash. Down to Owens. And a double axe handle smash.
Just look at KO taking control here.
He just turned this into the KO show.
Looking for something big here.
Launching.
All the way crashing down.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Kevin Owens picks up the win tonight. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens. The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Blackpool, England, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Alice Blackheart.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality.
The Poison Pixie has returned.
And her opponent from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
Bell sounds, and since Candice LeRae embraced her darkest thoughts, the Poison Pixie is looking to seriously harm her opponents.
Well, Candice is a tremendous athlete, but the way she found that edge brings a level of aggression that makes up for her lack of size.
We know LeRae can strike at any time without warning. What I want to know is, will karma soon come back on Candice?
Yeah, but on the other side of the ring is a champion who has nothing to lose in this fight. So maybe we'll see her experiment and add a new page to her playbook. Bam!
Textbook arm drag.
Collar and elbow. Transitions into a side headlock.
Boom!
Quick switch into a rounded headlock.
Effectively using the knee.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Counter by Candice.
Oh, man.
Elbow to the knee, into a leg lock, and look at this brutality.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Jumps the elbow. Isolating the foot with a DDT. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
And here we go. Single leg crab. Intense pressure up.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, wow, look at this incredible effort to get out.
Candice on the receiving end. And she quickly turned that backslide.
Pinning combination.
Barely kicks out. Wow. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Turns it around. Gosh. We often talk about Candice LeRae's toughness, but to some, it's just stubbornness. Corey, could that possibly backfire on her tonight?
Well, if you want to call Candice stubborn, go ahead. But she's got enough experience in that ring to know what she's doing. So I don't think it'll back.
Face first.
Set down. Koji clutch locked in. Critical point in this match. She's all tied up. She is trying to break out of this. Ooh, and an elbow does the job. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Candice being covered. This could be it. No, she kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
Oh, this is impressive. An inverted Texas cloverleaf submission. This is painful.
Just wrenching away here.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Setting up for something here.
Planted face first.
She just busted her open.
I can't watch.
I have a feeling this is only the start.
That's a free fall.
Unique submission being applied. This inverted Texas cloverleaf. This is agonizing.
She just...
Yo, to anybody watching SmackDown, what the fuck was wrong with Cody's entrance just now?
Hard-earned victory tonight, showing off the title. WWE fans on their feet. Look who's here.
This superstar taking interest in the champ, and the champ is saying, "You want some? Come on down."
Up next, we got the semifinals for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Julia takes on Holly Hayes.
Prepare for the unreal aura surrounding Julia.
One of the most anticipated international signings in WWE history.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Julia!
Some would say Julia has already lived up to the hype and continues to do so. Already countless main events on her resume and an NXT Women's Championship to her name.
Julia continues to try to live up to expectations set for her by both WWE's universe and herself.
And her opponent, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, the Hammer, Holly Hayes!
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times.
There's the bell, and we're looking at a superstar who many have considered to be a natural to the sport.
It doesn't take long to see why she's garnered such praise. She has the instincts that not even the most seasoned veterans possess.
It is hard to disagree with that assessment.
And across the ring is the beautiful madness, Julia, a competitor who certainly knows how to stand out.
Well, you want to talk about a superstar who's lived up to the hype and then some? Look no further than Julia. There's a reason Julia's been a standout and a top dog no matter where she's competed. And she reminds both her competitors and the WWE Universe of that every time she sets foot in the ring.
And Julia saw it coming.
Oh, a palm strike, kick to the stomach. She turns it around with the reversal. Destructive use of the knee. Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty.
Taking that toll on your back could affect your whole body.
Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
Digging deep to break out of this. It does.
Down in the basement with a drop kick. Things are heading ringside now.
Double underhook.
Nice butterfly suplex.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh!
Sharp chop. She got put to the test there. She's got the shoulders down. And she gets the shoulders up.
Early one count, just to wear her down a bit.
Ooh, bullseye. And she's got the head scissors cinched in, and this is just torturous. Oh, man, vicious elbows.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Momentum fully shifted to Julia.
Julia with a systematic attack.
And a slap for the...
She can end this thing right here. She breaks the count quick.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Setting them up for a fisherman's buster.
Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs. Look at this. Hammerlock cinched in, followed by a suplex. She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Off the mark with that one.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. That didn't go as Julia pictured.
She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
And she's clearly had enough and is now giving back as good as she was getting.
Tossed back into the ring.
Big forearm. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable. A modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Cover. Is it enough? And the referee stops the count before 2.
So resilient. She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse. Crash landing.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Now Julia needs to end this.
A kick out. I don't believe it.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall.
And that might have... Oh, yeah, she is busted open.
We better have medical on standby here.
Oh, look out. She went airborne and missed. Punching their way out of that one.
Stops that offense from connecting. Oh, going to the cover. Julia's shoulders are down. She still fights out in 1.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point. This looks like the setup to... Julia looks knocked out. This has to be it.
2. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
It was almost all over for her. It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
She completely missed there.
What a chop.
Calculating the next move here.
Someone call a dentist.
Boot to the stomach.
Look at all these boots to the face.
Here goes a big one.
See ya.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Exploder suplex.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looked from way up.
Julia answers back.
Set hard into the corner.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
this match going.
What reflexes to stop Julia. It saw what was coming there.
Trading counters here.
Oh, an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth. Have you ever seen...
Here we go again.
Clothesline.
Julia looks knocked out.
And right away into the pin. There's two. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Holly Hayes advances to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. She will face the winner on Raw.
Here is your winner, the Hammer, Holly Hayes.
Julia was not expecting a loss tonight.
And this has to be a frustrating moment for Julia.
Be that as it may, Saxton, we know Julia's still got plenty of fight left in her.
Up next, we got the semifinals in the men's King of the Ring tournament. Willie Mack for SmackDown, Gunther from Raw. Who's going to take it home?
Things are about to get good.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 266 pounds, unbreakable, Willie Mack.
Everyone in this match is competing at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time. Behold the intimidating sight of Gunther.
The ring general's ready to come out here and do what he does best inside the ring.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
A master of methodical movement, a superior athlete.
Yeah, who can forget Gunther's incredible record-breaking 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion. But after losing that title, he reached new heights as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Gunther is driven to restore prestige, and no one can stop the ring general. Gunther's not going to deliver anything fancy. Just pure, devastating impact.
This is going to be a good one, guys.
We're underway in the ring general.
Oh, and Willie Mack with the first hit.
Every move Gunther makes has malice behind
Both men
it.
rushing each other, but Willie Mack caught the advantage right there. Gunther going for the first pin.
Gets the cover. Gets the
Reverse it. Oh, reverse it again. Are we going to end it like this?
and he breaks the pin right away.
Trying to make short order of things there.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Slips into a rear waistlock.
Willie Mack winning the feat of strength right there.
Finds the switch and is able to gain control with the headlock.
So I don't know if he can out-wrestle the ring general.
And regains position with the head scissors now. Ooh.
Boom! Gunther quick to the counter.
Locks up.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Locking up.
Both men collar and elbow again, just trying to test each other's strength. Get out of the ring with.
Shifts into a top wrist lock.
Somebody get that referee out of the way.
Trying to make the switch out here and does quickly to a side headlock.
Off the ropes. Leapfrog. Oh, and a big elbow to the face.
Oh, the knee drop connects. Gunther obviously has a high opinion of himself, so Corey, I have to ask, is it even possible to knock Gunther off his pedestal?
He doesn't make it easy, Cole. But if you're going to try it, don't waste your energy trying to outpower Gunther. Instead...
Uh-oh, what's going on?
This was not
Oh, no fucking way.
I was worried about this happening.
It's got to be somebody from Rock's crew. Are we getting an appearance from The Rock himself tonight? Oh, no, it's Quan Lee, the other competitor in the King of the Ring tournament. Oh, and he still took advantage. Oh, and he took the ref out. What the fuck? Quan Lee will be on Monday. He will be facing Ace in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. I guess he just had to get out here and mess with Willie Mack's momentum. Didn't really do much but piss the guy off.
Saw it coming. Caught in a bad spot.
Driven down face first.
I don't know, maybe the distraction was enough to give Gunther the upper hand in the match tonight.
I think he really felt that one.
Yeah, a very motivated Gunther in front of us.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Boom! Gunther gets stymied. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show up.
Oh, damn, what a moonsault. That was nice.
When you have the skill, you flaunt it and you make
Oh, he went for a clothesline, but Gunther with that drop kick, that was beautiful.
Oh my God!
Belly to back suplex imminent.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger. Springboard! Springboard clothesline!
Nice, he got all of that right there.
Turns it around.
Oh, Gunther trying to end this one early.
Forcing his...
Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Boom!
On a stop. Gunther cuts him off.
Gunther has him lined up.
Good thinking about that powerbomb. I'm in position, up.
Finish this.
And delivered.
Big opening for Gunther to take this. Amazing.
And Willie Mack kicks out.
Game over. Pure guts to kick out there.
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
He's going up to the middle rope.
To the sky.
Axe handle to the back of the neck.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
Missed the drop kick right there. Willie Mack countered. Gunther back in it. Oh, but another counter from Willie Mack.
Look at this display of power.
Oh, up and over. German release suplex.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly
Oh, and
continued.
then Gunther caught him with a chop on the outside.
Drop to the gut.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Bang! Crucial counter there.
You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
Oh, and another big exploded drop kick to Willie Mack right there. Gunther, those drop kicks are just amazing.
The level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
Is he going to get the count out?
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No way.
Here.
Here we go again.
Mack back to his feet. 9 count.
Instead of everything outside of it.
Down with a roll up.
Get knocked down a peg.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
This deep into the match.
Gunther thought he had the match won.
Kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning. In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Draped across the top turnbuckle.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is just unmatched brutality.
Sends him right back to the floor of the ring.
From Gunther.
Gunther seizing every opening. He manages to slip out of the way.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
But this opponent still fighting back.
Gunther just beheaded him with that lariat.
An absolute offensive blitz from Gunther.
Ooh, man.
Referee now to the 6th count. These men got to get back in the ring.
The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
Gunther now with momentum.
Yeah, Gunther with encounters.
I thought Gunther had it right there. He sent him inside out with that clothesline. Able to counter right there.
What these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. Run.
Able to counter again. Oh, he got him up with a big bang attack.
Goodness. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
And he's still
Oh, and he kicked out of it.
Not out. Such a competitive drive. Refusing to let this
Willie Mack staying on him. He knows how important this win will mean tonight. Winning that King of the Ring will send you right to SummerSlam for a world title shot opportunity. He's got him up. And he connects.
It's over. Gunther is done.
Get me straight black return. Bro, you got to read these chats before you send them. But yeah, I was going to stream tonight. But then I saw Aleister Black was going to go into a jobber match against Kit Wilson just to have R-Truth throw it out. Huh. Yeah, I'm so glad that Aleister Black is back in WWE. Not.
Just take a look at the WWE.
Hey, he wanted to be back. This is what he gets. This is the creative they have for him.
Right now.
Gunther shifts that to his favor.
clawing the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes.
I see how it is.
I'm telling you, that locker room better hope they don't fire Triple H, because Triple H understands how valuable these people are. And Gunther picks up the win over Willie Mack. Damn. Damn. You got to wonder if that interference with Quan Lee had anything to do with that. But, yeah, that locker room better be worried, because if Triple H leaves or gets fired or whatever happens, he is the only person back there that supports the talent. He is the only person who recognizes the talent for what they are. If TKO brings in their own people, you think they're going to give a fuck about Aleister Black? You think they're going to give a fuck about a Sami Zayn? You think they're going to give a fuck about a Candice LeRae or a Naomi? Or they're not going to give a fuck about nobody that don't push money. And if they ain't pushing money like a Jey Uso, we getting rid of you. That's exactly how they fucking view things now. But very, very unfortunate for Willie Mack tonight. What a great match against Gunther, but Gunther was the better man. Whether we had an interference in this match or not, Gunther advances to the King of the Ring finals. I thought he had it with that powerbomb, bro. But yeah, Willie Mack just a victim of interference tonight. You got to wonder if he's going to get involved in that match on Monday when Quan Lee takes on Ace in the semifinals.
Here is your winner.
Yo, Ring General. And one step closer to the King of the Ring trophy.
Yeah, despite the earlier distraction, they were able
And a
to focus and
SummerSlam
keep their
World
eyes on the
Championship match.
prize.
The odds were stacked against them, but they are standing tall now.
Yeah, but they shouldn't
Dun,
expect
dun.
the same results each time. They got lucky here.
Again, I don't want right about Rick, but I am... Bro, what? What are you talking about? Rick who? See, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro, because I don't get on Twitter. You know, I spent the whole week without listening to any kind of wrestling media, and it's been a great week. It's been a great week. You know why? Because I don't think about any of it. He's about Ricky Starks. He's another one. He's another one that's going to get lost in the shuffle. Oh, and the tag champs attacking their competitors before the match.
Force a disqualification, but I doubt we're going to have much of a contest.
There's still a match between these teams that needs to get underway.
Well, what kind of champs attack the competition from behind?
Smart champions, Saxton. Champions who want to remain champions.
Now they're clearly afraid their reign could be upset. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
I'll tell you one thing about Ricky Starks. They better not put him in the Seth Rollins faction. Because look at that faction if you have Ricky Starks in there. You'll have Seth Rollins. You'll have Braun Breaker. You'll have Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman. And then Ricky Starks. Huh. I can see which guy they would turn on first. But hey, that's just me.
Cuts the attack off.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Into a top block.
My, oh my, what elevation.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
That can make an opening for her.
Big splash.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
And Rodriguez got led right into harm's way on that.
Blast off.
Oh, big body splash delivered.
Raquel interrupts the attack.
Hoisted up. Big power slam. In off the tag.
Ricky has everything in AEW at some point, but he says, I don't tag with Big Bill. Not have everything. He did not have support. Okay, let's be honest. Ricky was not pushed the way that Ricky should have been pushed. Ricky shouldn't have been in a tag team with Big Bill. First off, let's just be honest, all right? You know, Big Bill shouldn't even be in a tag team, bro. I'm just saying. Big Bill should be a single star. Ricky should have been a single star. That's, you know, simply put. Tony has his favorites. He is going to push his favorites. And that's just how it's going to be. That's how it's always going to be. Look at Wardlow, not a favorite of Tony Khan. Look at Britt Baker when she was a favorite. She was pushed. She's no longer a favorite. She does not get pushed. All right? It's not about them having everything. It's about them having the support of their booker, and they don't have that support. That's why the only two women who get pushed are Mercedes and Tony. All right? Come on, bro. Be real.
Here we go.
You know how Ricky Starks would have been a star in AEW if Cody would have stayed? You know, why isn't someone like Scorpio Sky pushed? You can't tell me he's not a great talent. You can't tell me he's not a decent promo. You can't tell me he's not an amazing athlete, but he's not pushed. Why? Because he's not a Tony Khan favorite. All right. Why is let's see. Why is Athena not on actual AEW TV? Because she's not a favorite of Tony Khan's. Come on, bro. The main problem with AEW is Tony Khan. If he can get over pushing his favorites and his ego, his company would be so much better off. But it's not. And I'm not saying that WWE is better. They're not better. Triple H has his favorites. Triple H feels sorry that so many of his favorites got fired, and he brought all his favorites back. But guess what? He no longer has TV time or the creative to push his favorites because he's not doing what he was doing in NXT. It's harder now because he's running it all, and he can't run it all, and he realizes that. So yeah, both companies suck. Just my opinion. That's what happens when your boy starts drinking. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Both companies at the point in time suck.
Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up. She escapes the attack. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
From the middle rope, face first, driven down.
From the top. And evades the attack.
And you know what? I'll give you guys another example of why Ricky Starks isn't a favorite and he wasn't pushed. When Ricky Starks was teaming with Big Bill and he got injured, yeah, you can sit here and say it would have made sense for creative to bring him back and then team up and do a fallout angle, right? They have to do a fallout angle. They were a team when he got injured, so he has to come back as a tag team. When Keith Lee got injured and Swerve Strickland broke off, they didn't explain that. Matter of fact, they gave 2 white boys to Swerve and said that those were going to be his new henchmen. And then in 2 weeks, they got rid of them and acted like it never happened. But look at Swerve Strickland. He's the greatest fucking black athlete to come out of that company. And why is that? Is because they fucking decided to forget about the creative he was doing and put him in a different light. Why couldn't they do that for Ricky? Why couldn't they do that for Wardlow? It's because they don't want to. They want to focus on what the shiny toys in the box are, and they just want to play with those toys. I'm just being real with y'all.
Morgan on the receiving end.
She might be able to start mounting something here.
Fighting back, she's still very much in this match.
Placing her in the corner. What are they going to do here?
He said wrestling is colder than my steak. Amen.
War is being waged here, and no one is willing to surrender.
And you would think You would think with how cold wrestling is right now that one company would want to say, hey, let's do things better and, you know, turn the tides for people. But no, they both companies want to continue to do stupid shit. WWE wants to continue to take everyone's fucking money, and AEW wants to continue to act like they don't have a problem. And they do. They have a big problem. Both companies do.
Finally shoved off the top.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
There's the tag.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. Sharp chop. Set right into the corner.
Oh, man, nasty kick.
Clubbing blow to the back. Testing the limits of that leg here. Oh, right on the throat. Ugh.
Just dominating their opponent now.
And now the tag.
And bro, I was at episode 250. I loved it. I fucking loved it. But guess what? They didn't turn shit.
Arm wrench. And Raquel absorbs another stiff blow that time.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
In a corner.
This has been incredible tag team action all night tonight. This could be the end of it all, though. Oh, stomping right through his sternum.
No, flying with the moonsault.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
She tags her partner in. Rodriguez shows the wherewithal.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
What a chop. Leading her into the corner now.
Oh, what a kick. Smash.
Raquel just rubbing it in now.
Splash. And Raquel keeping the aggressions high.
You can sense that Rodriguez doesn't want to play around much longer.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Last second knee to the face there. And gets sent right into the corner.
Just like that. She turned it around. Torture rack. Neck breaker. There's the tag.
Jumping complete shot. Face first. Can Morgan clinch this one?
Oh, she kicked out.
Yeah, wrestling feels like a playground right now.
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these super
Pivotal pin. Liv might be done here.
Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon.
I think it's about that time, gentlemen.
Morgan is in deep peril here.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? Well scouted by Liv Morgan. Kick. Oh, what a quick answer.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. She decides to tag out.
Face buster.
Boom. Morgan gets intercepted. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Tags in here. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Raquel looking to establish her dominance.
Rodriguez has this wrapped up.
She breaks it up, keeping her team in this. Listen to this place.
Good Lord! What a slam! Raquel's in position. It's inevitable from here. These two showing how well they know each other.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Well-timed counter on Rodriguez. She flipped that attack around.
Able to slip away.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. Here we go. Diving hammer strike. Tag made. Cover. Oh, come on. Blatantly steal this one.
Didn't see anything. Oh, gosh.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Oh, sorry guys, my cat's acting up. Dude, we have fucking Bellator's comeback tour. We have a terrible John Cena heel turn. I don't know how WWE mess. Yeah, I don't know either, bro. They're messing up John Cena. They're bringing back the Bellas because who gives a fuck? Ron Killings don't even feel cool anymore.
Here are your winners.
It all just feels like crap.
Raquel Rodriguez.
It's like that episode of South Park where everything that Stan sees and feels is just shit. They got CM Punk going to Saudi Arabia to get on his knees. Up next, we got tag team action. DIY take on primetime players.
I can't wait for this tag team matchup. This is going to be a good one. Important match.
Oh, and it looks like the primetime players got a new change of attitude. They lost their tag team titles a couple weeks ago, and it looks like it's finally getting to them.
That was dirty.
What they just did was tilt the match in their own favor.
Some would call that a great move, great strategy.
Glad to see all the superstars involved have made it into the ring.
But this is no longer a fair fight after that shocking assault while making their way to the ring.
We'll just have to wait and see how that little scuffle alters the balance of power in this contest.
A little scuffle? I think you're downplaying what we just saw unfold in front of us.
Air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that.
Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi. Moonsault.
No, CM Punk is just he's a wound of his former self, alright? You know how in Star Wars where Darth Revan destroys the planet Mandalore and it creates such a deep wounded friction in the force that it creates a being. That's what CM Punk is. He's a fucking conjured up piece of shit shield that he uses now from what he used to be, which was amazing. He used to be amazing. He used to be like the Michael Jordan of fucking professional wrestling. But nowadays, he's in it for the money. He told us that on day one. He don't give a fuck about the fans. He don't give a fuck about wrestling, so fuck CM Punk. Or, I'm sorry, CM Punk doesn't exist anymore. Fuck Phil Brooks.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Turns that in his favor.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. He makes the tag here.
Ooh, oh my goodness. Ooh.
Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor. Not a good spot to be in.
No, pin attempt here.
And he powers down.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Ouch.
Hooked up and boom!
Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Oh, swanton. Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
And Gargano's failing to make any advances.
Johnny's lacking his usual instincts.
Oh, you talking about Colt Cabana? Yeah. And what's crazy about it is he was making so much in AEW. He was doing so much good. He was on his way to being like the first actual legend of that business. And then he had to fucking bring up Colt Cabana. Bro, why? Why? Tony Khan put Colt Cabana on Ring of Honor so that you wouldn't have anything to do with him, and then you still brought up Colt Cabana. I'm telling you. Here's an example. Aleister Black did not enjoy his time in AEW, but he stood there, he waited out his contract, and he was a man about it. If CM Punk would have followed the same fucking... Oh, that was beautiful. The same fucking path, I don't think anyone would have a problem with CM Punk. It's the way CM Punk did it that made it. Some people turn on him, but then others get on their knees for him like he's about to do in Saudi. Besides that, it did. It really injured... I'm telling you, what CM Punk did at Brawl Out really ruined wrestling for AEW. Because since that moment, people have not been able to get over it. People who sided with Punk stopped watching, and people who couldn't stand Punk just gave up on it. You know? That moment really fucking affected wrestling, and I hate that that moment happened. Had he been a man, did his contract, and then left to go to WWE, nobody would give a fuck. But hey, you weren't a man about it. You were a crying little bitch, and you got out of your contract to jump ship to the company that you said you'd never go back to because they almost killed you. And then you told The Miz to suck a blood-covered cock in Saudi Arabia. So I guess you better get those knee pads ready, CM Punk, because you'll be there next week next to good old Mike Mizanin on your knees with Saudi cocked in your face. That's how I feel about it.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Ciampa with a psycho cutter.
You know, because I'll be honest, I adored CM Punk back in the day. I loved when he finally came back. But then he went to All Out, and he started that fucking bullshit backstage. And I'm telling you, that right there created such a bad void in the world of professional wrestling. It created such a bad wound that no one is ever going to fucking come back from it. Like, all you had to do was be a man, write out your contract, and leave. That's it. But he couldn't do it because it was too hard, and he was around a bunch of kids, and he was 40 years old, and he couldn't take it anymore, and he wasn't strong enough, and blibbity boo blah. Who gives a fuck? Just be a man and stay strong to your word. Like Tony Montana said, all you got is your balls and your word, and you can't break them for nobody. Apparently CM Punk breaks them for whoever's got the bigger bank account. I never saw Jeff Hardy, you know, the drug addict that he used to call him. I never saw him, you know, break his word for anybody.
Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline.
And now placed in the corner.
He answers right back.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
And Gargano with ring awareness.
DDT! Talk about devastation. Wow. Oh, man.
Oh, nice counter right there.
Beautiful.
Tag.
Super kick.
That could be the last dagger to the heart.
Makes the cover. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe is making their feelings heard loud and clear.
And into the corner he goes.
Ciampa gets countered there.
It's the cutter.
Here we go. Cover. 2. Breaks the close count.
So close. That could have been it.
Boom! Read that one. Oh, man. Turns that into a devastating shot to the knee. He might have him here.
Is this it?
And he fights it off.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
Forearm to the kidneys. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time. Drop kick. Oh, right in the back.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Takes down their opponent. Nasty heel kick.
Cover. This could be it. Wow, talk about making the save. He tags in his partner.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
What a display of strength here.
Family driver. Claw in the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes.
Down with a powerbomb. Uranagi. Getting set up in the corner now.
The black card with a counter. picked up and being carried around now.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
This match is getting the better of him.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Step up in Zagiri. Countered right when it was needed.
And Tommaso looking to deliver Project Jericho. And straight into the pin attempt. And he gets directed into the corner.
Pinpointing the leg. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a lariat. Overhand strikes and a big knee.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
A rolling elbow.
Around we go.
Oh, face buster. He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
Tag. Delivery clearly out of position. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here are your winners, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
What an uphill road to victory.
But they got there in the end despite taking an unexpected beating earlier.
It took superhuman determination to capture this win.
Yeah, overcoming that vicious attack was no easy task, but they just wouldn't let anything stop them.
Sure, when Jack said "Cry me a river," CM Punk probably thought to himself, "Thank kid, you gave me an excuse." Oh yeah, he was just waiting for a good excuse. He was waiting for an Andrade excuse to just come along and he could fuck somebody up backstage. That's like Andrade. How many fights did Andrade get into just because he wanted to get out of his contract? It's like, be a man, finish your contract, and get the fuck out of there. And then tell your story when you're out. Because that's the worst thing you can do to a company. But when you're sitting here doing petty shit backstage and, you know, trying to get out of your contract but still get paid for it, like that's skeevy shit.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
Because there's going to come a point, I guarantee you, there's going to come a point where we have people in WWE trying to get out of their contracts because TKO owns them now, and they want to fuck them over.
With this level of talent,
Guarantee you.
Skills, this is why I do what I do.
Then we're going to hear the stories from WWE locker room again. Oh, this talent was hard to work with. They were difficult backstage. It's like, no, they just wanted out.
Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is...
And here we have one seriously confident.
Oh, nice drop kick right there.
And she knows it.
I just hope she's not overconfident. When you're a champion, opponents are twice as motivated to try and get the win over you.
You're right about that, but she seems ready for whatever this match might hold.
But we can't ignore just how determined Io Sky is at all times. Determined to win, determined to take to the skies, and looking for the win.
Not much behind that pin attempt.
Tried to make short work of things here.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh, that got turned around on Sky.
To the arm.
Sky able to steer clear. Ooh, well measured.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Drop kick to the face. She's looking at it early. Kick out before it, too.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
All measured up. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash. Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Yeah, Io Sky looked energized on that one.
She had that scouted. Corey, what's the best way to approach Io Sky in the ring?
You have to bring the genius of the Sky to a standstill. If you can keep Io grounded, you'll be able to limit her offense, maybe even frustrate her.
Io with a turnaround.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Spinebuster.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. From the top.
Through the air. And connects.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Golly, an endless trampling there. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Whip back into the ring. Springboard.
Poorly timed offense there.
And Io gets reversed.
We could be moments away from Sky's doom.
Setting them up for a double slam.
The lights are dimming for Sky.
2. And she's still in the game.
Io defiant as ever with that kick out. No idea if that was just on instinct or what, but she refused to stay down there.
But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon.
Boom! Head kick connects. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for this. Shot it in. Time for her to go home. Oh, no, wait a minute.
She kicks out with force.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Enough already.
Io shoulders her down. And still in this.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Io looking for a submission, face first.
Into the Koji. She is trying to break out of this. Ooh, an elbow does the job.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. We can't be far from the finish line now.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Vicious double foot stomp.
Io Sky expertly picking her spots here.
Both women tumbling over the top rope and hitting the floor. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Throws her back in from ringside.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Wow, springboard attack. Middle rope forearm on point. Boom.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to push.
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Kick out. She still has life.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. Ooh.
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
The superstar looking to put this thing away.
Io's in dire straits.
Is it enough? Is this the end?
Hold the phone.
Wanting to join in on the celebration, but not quite sure what to make of it.
Yeah, none of us are. What is the meaning of this?
It's time for the main event. Damian Priest versus Mr. Money in the Bank, TJ Storm.
This is a man on a mission.
Looking to deliver a new brand of judgment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he is easily one of the most
It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Iceman, TJ Storm.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Somehow this superstar needs to avoid allowing the Punisher to rule over this match with fear.
This superstar has quite the buzz behind him going into this match.
And for good reason. He's proven to be one of the most fearless and determined superstars on the roster today.
Certainly determined. We'll see if all that buzz around him is warranted tonight.
And then we've got Damian Priest, a defender of his friends and allies, and a terror for anyone who provokes his wrath. Priest is not someone you'll want to start a beef with.
That's right, because if there's beef, you know Priest is going to be sure he's the one to finish it. Damian's as tough as they come, and he's not going to let anyone just get the better of him.
And taking control of the wrist here.
Goes for a headlock.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Bro, Triple H got money. He will be okay. Calm down.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Quick pin attempt here. Gets the shoulder up.
He was really looking for a quick pinfall there. Strong right forearm.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
And you know Mona's gonna fail when they put that ugly-ass curly-haired wig on Rock.
Seems to have being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Back into the ring now.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, God. Brutal chop block. And after that shot to the knee, what could be next?
Priest holds him off.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Counted into an inverted DDT.
Dodges away. Scooped up. Tombstone slam.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Corey, Damian Priest is such a versatile arsenal with his martial arts background and incredible power. How do you want to approach him in a match like this?
I think what you really need to do is keep a safe distance and use your speed. Stick and move. Chip away at him and you should be able to create some cracks in his armor. Arm trapped. Burying knees into the body.
Just going all out with every blow. Why would you stoop that low? It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Right into the pin.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. Reverses it and plants the knee. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Wow, what an arm drag. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Buster.
Jeez, that was nasty.
And a maneuver like that will leave you on unsteady legs, to say the least.
Took him out of the knee.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Nobody home. What an impact. Oh, God, face first.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
And that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there.
And he counters.
Spring. Priest dodges out of that.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Looking to go up high.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Up high.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Goes into the corner. What's coming here? Explode!
He can do it here. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
What are we about to... Ooh!
What a hamstring. And Priest might be in some pain following that attack.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Super kick! And gets tossed back into the mat. But a forearm.
Hooked up. DDT.
And he's going to the top.
To the sky.
Shooting star press.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
Two. Oh, kick out of two.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
Throwing everything and the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. Oh, the elbow drop. Knee crusher.
And again. Ruthless.
Oh, the reversal by Priest. Priest has him lined up.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
To the breadbasket for their troubles. Looked it up. What's next? Power slam.
Kick right to the back of the leg. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Oh! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. Oh, man, the shots raining down, one after another. That will leave you stunned. Priest elevating his opponent for the flatliner. Could that be enough?
For the win, digging deep for a kick out.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Boom, what a right. I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is tough with chops,
stunts.
trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire. Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky.
Crucifix powerbomb.
Priest ended this fight.
Into cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Unbelievable presence of mind.
I thought he was unconscious.
Priest. Damian Priest.
Sons of heaven.
Is that enough for Priest?
Two. Near fall.
They had to dig deep to break that pin, but can it be done again? How much is left after that?
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Oh.
Priest is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, and this is the danger of a fully focused Damian Priest.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end? Nice combination of strikes here, going down low.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Crippling attack on the knee. From way up. Oof, nobody home. Big forearm. Oh. Ooh. He is as good as it gets. Enjoy, everybody. Yes, he had that coming all night. Taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
He could really use some well-timed offense here. Oof.
Brutal knee strike.
He's lining him up. Priest bounces off the rope with the recoil lariat.
There's the evidence that Priest's actions are always going to speak louder.
Perhaps in line maybe for a title opportunity?
Speak of the devil, Cole, we may get our answer now.
The champ was watching, and the champ is headed to the ring.
Oh, what a confrontation. I would love to see this match.
You and me both. Champion and
Looks like we're going to be getting this match at Night of Champions. Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest for the undisputed World Championship. All right, you guys, that was the show. I'm about to get out of here, finish up Smackdown, and yeah, just chill for the night. May come back later, but who knows? We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It will be uploaded to YouTube, so you guys can like it, share it, follow it, all that cool stuff. But until next time, take it easy. Keep it too sweet. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.